I've seen many people complain about Stauer and other watch brands where it's a hybrid between an analog watch and a digital watch, and they say, well, it works for a time, but when I replace the battery, the analog doesn't start working again. The analog doesn't work. Well, that's because there are two batteries in this style. One that runs the digital part, one that runs the analog part. Well, let's take a peek real quick. So here you have your battery that runs the digital. It's one of them big old wafer dudes. They come out differently on different styles and brands. But the key is once you get underneath the big wafer battery, which is like this one's a 2025. Actually, it's supposed to be a 2025. I only got 2016s, but it works. They're all 3 volt. But then you'll notice underneath that, right here, is the second battery that actually runs the second hand, the minute hand, the hour hand of the analog part. So you have to get underneath here to get to that, and then you replace both batteries and it'll start working. It kind of popped out. We'll get that put in here in a second. So there are little plastic protectors that protect the batteries from touching, and you got to kind of keep that so when you put it back together you don't wind up crossing the, shorting them out, what have you. Right there. So now let's take a peek and see. Yeah, my eyes aren't that good. And so let's get out the old man glasses here. Yep. $626. Looks like it. $626. Okay, so we'll get that out. We'll find us a 626, one of these over here, and we'll get her put back together. Okay, so this looks like 626, which is also a 377/376. Getting down to the end of these, I have to buy some more. And I've already popped that out. That's it. That's the old one. Garbage. Now we'll take this new one, we'll stick her in there. Get my fat hand out of the way so you all can see it. That one just kind of pops down in there. And I'll get that little plastic protector doodad. Put it right on top there, like that. And then I'm going to take this 2025 2016 for all 3 volts. This is just thinner. It'll work for now until I get some 2025s back. Put that dude in there. And this has a plastic cover on top of it with a metal strap on this particular kind. Snap that dude down in there like that right there. And now, I'm not even gonna put the back on yet. There's a second hand going. Tick tock, hooray! That's it. Yay! So, if you have a hybrid, a digital / analog like this, and you can't get the analog side working, it's because you replaced the big battery. You got the digital side working. To get the analog side working, you have to put the little baby battery, little dude in there for that. Okay, make sure my rubber seal is still in its place. A little ditch that goes for the winder. I do like this new style of being able to pop that off. I was using the old kind. It looked like a Ginsu knife, and that thing didn't really work so well. So anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can get this dude pop back in place. Snap. Okay, now I just have to put the little pin back in to put the watch band together. What you can see, second hand is now working. So now I have both the analog and the digital, and I want the little light thing works. Yep, lights up, look at that, yay. Okay, so if you've had questions, I searched and searched and searched. This is a Stauer hybrid. There are many on how to replace batteries, but none on how to replace one that has 2 batteries. So there you go. I hope you enjoy that. I have another one. I have a Sterling. I think it's the same way. I'll video that and I'll put it on the next video.